Ciao loves, benvenuti tutti. How are you? We're trying this again. We're trying it again. Now I'm just on my network because the internet was slowing down as always. So welcome, sweethearts. We're going to do this again. Welcome. I'm just waiting until everybody's in the house. How is everybody? Having a great Sunday? Happy Sunday today. We're doing Sunday. Hi, Miss Mo. I just saw my fabulous friends Mo and Kelly. They gave us the most beautiful, gorgeous, if you saw on my Facebook post, fabulous scones. Gorgeous currant scones. They're the best. They're gone. Scones are gone. They're gone. Hi, Anna. How are you, sweethearts? Welcome, lovies. Today we're going to do our rhubarb. Hi, Cheryl Burkle. Welcome, lovies. Hi, Deneen. How are you? Today is our fabulous rhubarb and strawberry gorgeous crumble. This is it, lovies. Boom. Hi, Bobo. How are you, sweetheart? Hi, Bobby. So we're doing our rhubarb and strawberry crumble today. Now, I have posted the Ina Garten Barefoot Contessa recipe. This is her recipe. Hi, Dr. Laz. Dr. Laz is in the house. Everybody's here. So I do have her recipe. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough of the strawberries and the rhubarb. I only got about 6 stalks. So it's supposed to be 4 cups of rhubarb and 4 cups of strawberries. Hi, Heather. Hi, Annie Lynn. Hi, loves. So I only have maybe a few cups of each, not 4 cups of rhubarb and 4 cups of strawberry. So maybe it's 2 to 3 of each. So it's a smaller amount of fruit. That's all I've got today. Hi, Mama. Mama Lamberti's in the house. We're all here. So I'm just getting this all taken care of, lovies. I have this recipe that I'm using. Love, yeah, rhubarb and strawberries are the best. It's off the charts. So I have this container. I'm just going to put it in. I'm going to spray it just so it doesn't stick. I know Barefoot Contessa, she uses a glass container, a much bigger one. But I only have a certain amount of things today. So that's what we're doing. I'm just going to spray it. This is a coconut oil spray. I was going to double the topping, but when it used 3 sticks of butter to double it, I decided not to double the topping. So what I've done, I have a couple of cups of fresh strawberries that I've basically quartered because they were really big. I have the beautiful rhubarb here, sliced up. That's how I did it, lovies. I have about 2 tablespoons of orange zest. That's what goes in the topping. And I'm also going to have 3/4 of a cup of sugar. And it's because the rhubarb is very, very, very tart. It's very tart. Hold on, lovies. I'm going to have to use this 3 times because I don't have a 3/4 measurement. So I'm using this 3 times. It's a 4th measurement. So I'm putting 3/4 cup of the sugar into this, lovies. So it's just going to macerate it along with the orange. And what we're going to do to thicken this up, almost like a pie filling, I'm going to add a tablespoon of cornstarch, but we make the slurry with a 1/2 cup of orange juice from the oranges that I grated. Hi, Frank. How are you, sweetheart? So the oranges, I had these wonderful fresh oranges from Tucker Provisions that we had gotten. So I just have this slurry then of cornstarch, and I'm going to put it in here. Tablespoon of cornstarch and about a 1/2 cup of yeah, I know it won't. I know it's terrible.
Here, we'll get it.
It's terrible. This doesn't work. This doesn't work. So what happens is you think it has a pouring spout. It doesn't really work. Guys, it doesn't work at all. Actually, that's almost a 1/2 cup. I think it's a 1/2 cup. That's close.
Yeah, it's good.
So then a tablespoon of cornstarch, sweethearts, to make your slurry, and make sure it's well whisked and in, because you don't want lumps. No lumps in the slurry. But this thickens the strawberry and rhubarb mixture, like it does in a pie, sweethearts. So just use a tablespoon of cornstarch, 1/2 cup of fresh squeezed OJ from the orange that you use for the zest. And then what we're going to do, lovies, we're just going to pour this over the fruit. Pour that over the fruit. You're going to get all that lovely mixture all incorporated, sweethearts. So that's what's going to be the bottom. I don't have as much as Ina did. Sorry, loves. So there it is. Thanks, Mama. Here's a bigger spoon. It's my Nana's spoon. In honor of Nana, we're doing this. So here we go, loves. It needs quite a bit of sugar in the bottom of it just because the rhubarb is very tart. Very tart. But I just picked up this fresh today. Picked up the strawberries fresh yesterday. So gorgeous. Great way to use up your fruit. You can do this with apples. You can do it with pears. You can do it in the summer with peaches and blueberries, which is beautiful as well, sweethearts. So here we go, lovies. Thanks, Mama. Yep. So I'm just going to dump this here, lovies. It's not a ton of it. I don't have a ton of it, unfortunately. I could have done it in a smaller container, actually. That's okay. So here we go, lovies. Here's the fruit. And then we're going to have the crumble on top. So here's the fruit. Just going to get that all beautifully. Look at that. Look at, there we are. Beautiful fruit. So how is everybody today, lovies? You're all very quiet today. I don't see any comments, nothing flying around, as always. And now we're going to make the topping for it, lovies.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mama. So I'm just going to use, it calls for a cup of flour. Cup of flour, sweethearts. Cup of flour. And then it calls for a cup of oats. So I have my old-fashioned oats. Here's my cup of oats. I love oats. Hi, Kate. How are you, sweetheart? Half a cup of brown sugar. I'm using light. She said light brown sugar, loosely packed, half a cup. And also another half a cup of sugar on the top. I'm going to do a scant half cup because I think it's going to be cuckoo sweet. We don't want it too sweet. And then we sift all this together, sweethearts. She does it with her her KitchenAid, but I don't have a KitchenAid, so I use my hands. As she says, clean hands are a cook's best tool, which they are, sweethearts. And then we're going to get our butter out. Did you get the butter for me? I'm going to use the unsalted one, Mama.
Oh, okay.
It calls for a stick and a half of unsalted butter.
Okay.
And that's what I'm going to use chopped up into little, it's a lot of butter. And it's not melted. I'm actually just going to crumble it in here, guys, into pieces. So you use a stick and a half of unsalted butter. And then it actually asks for, I think it's a half teaspoon of salt in it as well, just because you need a little salt with sweet. The salt brings out the sweetness. There it is, sweethearts. Boom. Okay. So here's our stick and a half. Hi, Lauren. How are you? Lauren Ganser, how are you, sweetheart? So we're just going to chop up our butter into little chunks. Now, she does it in her food processor, so it on a paddle, and then she does it like that, so she doesn't have to get her hands messy, but that's all right. We're going to put it in, and we're going to crumble it up ourselves, because that's what we like to do. So I'm going to crumble it up and make little crumbles, like she says, the size of little peas. So that's what we're going to do, lovies. We're going to go in with our hands, boom, boom, and we're going to make little crumbles out of this. Now, the butter is very cold. It said cold butter. I'm good. Happy to see you too, sweetheart. Hope you're having a great day. I know all of you are cooking, but guess what I got today from my fabulous friend Kelly and Mo? I met them over at Tucker, and they delivered a gorgeous digital scale, which is fabulous. Then I can weigh things out instead of measuring them, because weighing things out in cooking and in baking is much better than using it. Metric measurement is better, like the Brits do. So when you weigh everything, you know, like the British baking show. So just get all this crumbled up, lovies. Use your fingers. It's very hard butter, so it's going to take a little while to soften it. But Kelster gave me a fabulous sourdough starter.
Right there.
Look, guys, sourdough starter. He gave this to me. Hi, Mona. How are you, sweetheart, from Denmark? How are you? This is going to be a fabulous rhubarb strawberry crumble. So this starter has a story, because Kelly gave me his fabulous sourdough starter. And the thing is, the sourdough starter came from Chicago, because he knew someone in Chicago where he worked, and they brought that. So the sourdough starter is from Chicago. We were trying to think of a name. See, we thought up a name last week, Stella. We were going to name it Stella, because all starters have to have a name. But because my mother grew up near Chicago and my father was from Illinois, the whole family's from that area, my nana and papa, my grandfather was a famous artist, William Campbell. He was an amazing illustrator and did cartoons, and he invented little characters called the Weirdos. Weirdos. If you look those up, there's a book written about him on Amazon. I'll actually post something on Facebook. He invented these cute little weirdos. Well, what Kelly told me is that the starter, yes, Miss Cheryl Burkle, it should be called Stella, but here's the story. Because the starter is from Chicago, and because Kelly had looked up a lot of different names for sourdough starters, and one was called Weird Dough. Weird and D-O-U-G-H. Weird Dough. So it was very funny that it's from Chicago, and a lot of starters are called weird dough, because it is a weird dough. So that's what we're going to call it, a weird dough, in honor of my grandfather, who invented the weirdos. I know. Maybe if you don't know, everybody, it's hard to follow the story, but that's the story. So it can be called Stella the Weirdo, or we can name it that. How about that, loves? We'll use both names for my sourdough starter. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm just crumbling the butter up and making it into little peas. Not easy, because I don't have a paddle. I don't have a KitchenAid, but my hands can become the KitchenAid. Thank you, Bobo. Bobo's on it as always. Bobo has posted a link, The World of Art, Bill Campbell.
Thank you,
Weirdo, because Bobo can get anything done. He can. So Bobo can find everything. Thank you, Bobby.
Thanks, Bobby.
We appreciate it. So thank you, and we put it on, he posted it. There's a cat trying to knock down the door. He's trying to get out, and it's driving me to distraction.
I want to get him out.
It's all good. So we're just going to crumble this like little peas. You know, that's what it is when you have 4 cats. 4 cats. 4. Cuatro. So, hi Marie, how are you, sweetheart? Today we're just making our gorgeous rhubarb strawberry crumble with the butter. I'm just making it into little peas. It looks actually larger than peas. Looks more like, I don't know, melons at this point, but I'm trying to get it down into little peas because the butter was incredibly cold today. Yep, so it's gonna be our, and we have the oven preheated to 350 and it cooks for an hour, sweethearts. An hour of cooking time on this crumble, but it's going to be delicious. And of course, Miss Ina Garten serves it with ice cream. I don't have any ice cream, but you could serve it with whipping cream or put it in a bowl and cover it with cream or half and half or milk. That's what a lot of people love to do as well. So just put this into the, just mush this with your hands, lovies. We're getting there. Looking good. It's going to taste delicious. There's no cinnamon or anything in this. I think it's just nice to have the crumble so you can really get the taste of the fruit. The rhubarb and the strawberries are beautiful on their own. So we're just getting all this mushed up. As you know, we're coming to our 50th one. Our 50th live. It's going to be fabuloso. 50th live. I actually have to go back and count because I think we're at number 47 today and see where we are with that. I'm uploading them. It's just taking me some time to upload the longer videos. They're going to be all on my YouTube channel. And if you haven't subscribed, please do, lovies. I'm trying to get up to 250. We're getting there. It's at 152. I can't seem to get past 152. Hi, Donna Miller. How are you, love? So we're making our beautiful crumble topping. We're getting it there.
It's getting there.
Yeah, it's getting there. We just have to crumble the butter up. Make it like little peas, as Ina says. Of course, she has a KitchenAid that does this pretty quickly. But I like to use my hands because I think it makes it taste even better. I love to use my hands for baking. I think it's fantastic. But I thought we also today at Tucker Provisions, because there's an amazing egg farm in Hamburg, Pennsylvania that needs help because they lost their biggest order. So they're worried they're going to have to euthanize their chickens.
80,000.
So like 80,000. So what we've done is they were selling the eggs at Tucker Provisions in Easton, 2.5 dozen for $5. We got a case.
Yes, we did.
Does anyone need eggs? Because we have 15 dozen now. So when you see me only doing egg dishes for the next month, you know why. Because that's what's happening. So I'll be using the eggs. I'm going to make actually a frittata tonight. Hi, Chris. How are you, sweetheart? Making a frittata. I'll be making some that egg dish again with the fabulous chickpeas that I did, which was just delicious. I loved that. I thought that was brilliant. So me making that. I'm going to make some homemade mayonnaise. I'm going to make hollandaise, because you can. I'm going to make hollandaise. We're going to make some, why don't we do a hollandaise, poached eggs and hollandaise one day? Wouldn't that be fun on top of some English muffies? That'd be delicious. I have English muffins right here. Mrs. Ladd was going to get those. Now she's not.
I'm crossing it off the list. I'm crossing mine off the list.
I was going to make something, so I can make some eggs Benedict. Wouldn't that be fun? Or eggs Florentine with fresh spinach.
Yes.
We could do it.
Cross it off.
So here we go, lovies. That's in pretty good shape now. Just take your hands and boom, boom, boom. So now we're just going to crumble this, lovies, over the top. This is quite a bit of crumble for the amount of fruit, but that's all right, because you know you guys always love the crumble as opposed to the fruit. Here we go, lovies. Look at this, guys. Look how lovely this is. This is going to be cuckoo. It's going to be so delicious. I'm so happy with the rhubarb. When I saw they had rhubarb last night. Have you tried grating the butter into the mix? No, Auntie Lynn, I haven't.
She's getting us all hints.
Aunt Lynn, you need to get up here so we can have our cooking show, or I'll just come down and do it from your fabulous kitchen, too. I'm just going to have a road trip. Because in the summer, I'm praying we go to Denmark for our concerts. But if we don't, then Chris is going on tour. And I'm going to stop at everybody's house, and we're going to be doing lives, Dining with the Diva lives from everybody's kitchens. So that's what we're going to do. Here we go, boys. Boom, boom. Look how gorgeous. There it is. Gorgeous crumble. Fantastic. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous crumble. That is going to be fantastic. Now, I promise, I know I don't have 2 of them. I don't have 1 in the oven miraculously to show you. Didn't have enough ingredients. So I will show you then after it's finished, sweetheart. I'll take a really lovely picture of it when it's all done, as I usually do. But look at that crumble. That was easy. And you don't have to have rhubarb or berries. If you have apples, do with apples or pears. Hi, Chris Lucchese. How are you, sweetheart? Nice to see you. Yasnik, great. I know the Danes love crumble. If I come to Denmark, we're making this. Because I know they have rhubarb and they have some of the best strawberries in the world. Yes, of course, Mo. I'm coming to your house and doing one. We're going to do a week of lives there. Are you kidding? I'm just going to sit back and have Kelly do it. I'm just going to sit back and be like, go, Kel. Cook. Go for it. Hi, Miss Christine Lucchese. How are you, sweetheart? Thank you, loves. There it is. Look at our fabulous crumble here. Gorgeous, loves. I'm going to put it in the oven, 350 for an hour.
Oh.
I've had my oven
I was going to show Kelly's scones.
preheated. Yeah, we're going to show Kelly's scones, which they're on Facebook, because they're gone. Gee, you think they lasted very long?
No.
No, Mama and Lars went cuckoo. Beautiful kitchen and always open to you. Thank you, Annie Lynn. Yes, we're going down. We're going to do DWTD on the road, and we're going to go on the road and go to everybody's homes, all the opera singer homes, and everybody's making drinks. We're going to have a big tour of everybody, and they're going to do a recipe. I thought it'd be a hoot. Or if we're in Denmark, we're doing the lives in Denmark.
Yes.
We're going to do the lives in Denmark and from the boat and do it from our concerts because that'll be great fun. It will show us making the all of our Italian food. Hi, Sissy. I just put it in the oven, Sissy. You missed it. It's my rhubarb strawberry crumble, which is an Ina Garten recipe that I've sort of was a little bit less than she did, but I did the amount of crumble that she did, but probably just a little, maybe a cup or a cup and a half less of fruit that I had. But I had beautiful rhubarb that I was able to get. And when I saw last night that they had it, I ordered it up because I thought that'd be fun to do a rhubarb crumble recipe today. Yep. Fabuloso. Dang, well, you'll see it, Sissy. You'll see it. I'm going to take it out because now it's in the oven for an hour. So look at me behind. Look at that bounty. Look at the bounty of that basket. So I'm going to do something with that, sweethearts. I have some gorgeous lacinato kale. Cleaning the apartment for my online cooking. My sister's doing her online cooking class tonight from her apartment. She's doing an online cooking class for people in San Francisco because it's around, I think it's 7 o'clock at night, right, Sissy? It starts, so it'd be 10 out here. Yeah. But what I've told her to do is do one out here earlier, and we can have a big online Zoom cooking class and do it real time, which would be great fun with vegan recipes and about 3 different things. What are you making, Sissy? I know you're making something chocolatey. Is it something with kale? What's your menu? So leave it in the comments, Boo, because I just want to know your menu. I know it's something with kale and and you're doing something with chocolate. You're going to do some fabulous things. But then I was going to post it that she'll have another cooking class available for people here through Zoom. I thought it might be great fun. I'll go on that. And because we can do some vegan recipes, it'll be fantastic. Wow, guys, today was a fast one. But I showed you my sourdough starter that I got. I'm going to make a fabulous sourdough bread with that when I figure it all out. Because, you know, bread's a whole new world. I also have a great recipe for a Dutch oven bread that has yeast as well. And actually, it's with rosemary, thyme, and roasted garlic. So I'm going to do a roasted garlic, rosemary, and thyme loaf coming up. I have the recipe for that. But the thing is that I have to show you it, and then it has to sit for 8 hours. Okay, here we says. Allie's doing kale pesto. Maybe I should make that. I could make kale pesto. I have the kale. Okay, Sissy. Kale pesto and vinaigrette salad with radishes and carrot ribbons and 3-ingredient peanut butter cookies. That's what you're doing. Fabulous. So it's peanut butter. Great. Easy recipes for people with easy ingredients. Great, Sissy. So we'll do are you all right, Mother?
Yes.
I'm just a little cough. So I could make a kale pesto for sure. I could make a kale pesto. I have pine nuts and I have Parmesan cheese, as we know, Grana Padano. I have garlic. I have roasted garlic. So I could make a fabulous kale pesto. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a kale pesto. Maybe we'll do kale pesto tomorrow. I know I did a broccoli pesto, but let's do a fabulous kale pesto tomorrow, guys. Why don't we do that? That'll be great fun. We'll do a kale pesto with spaghetti, and we'll toss it in with that. Kale pesto is fantastic. Okay, Sissy, great, because I have pine nuts, because I can do a real pesto. It's neon green. Okay, Boo. Fabulous. Do we blanch the kale, Sissy? I assume we do. We don't just do it raw, but let me know if you blanch it first, which I assume we do, but I'm not sure of that. Maybe it is raw. So that's what we're gonna do. So tomorrow is kale pesto, lovies. We're gonna try a new pesto kale dish. I love kale. So we'll try my sister's fabulous kale pesto. I think hers is vegan, so she'll do hers with some nuts. Unfortunately, I have pine nuts, but I'm gonna use cheese in mine. For about 10 seconds, you blanch it. Okay, sweetie. Sun-dried tomato pesto sometime. Yeah, that'd be great, Annie Lynn. I have no sun-dried tomatoes. That I have to get. Yes, Christine Lucchese, a double Sissy special edition show would be fun. Yes, it would. Actually, we could do it. I think you can do 2 people online on Facebook. I'm not sure. We tried to do it once. It's a little bit tricky. It'd be great if we were in person, but that's not going to happen for a little while. Yeah. So since Sissy's in San Francisco. But it would be fun to do sort of an online Zoom cooking class where she does everything vegan and I do everything not vegan. Wouldn't that be a hoot? So the vegan ones follow her, and then the ones who want to eat, butter, heavy cream, and cheese follow me. That's how we're going to do it. So that would be hilarious. That would be great, sweethearts. So there we are, boos. We're all finished for today. It's tricky, but we could try it next. Yeah, we could try it, Sissy. Why don't we try it out? I know it was tricky that time. We tried to do, I think, a makeup one, but I think with food, maybe we could figure it out. I know it gets a little tricky, but maybe with Zoom, we could figure it out for sure. So check out I'll leave the link for the kale pesto if you want to try that out tonight, guys, if you have pesto, if you have kale. But I'm going to do the real one with the garlic, a little bit of garlic, and with probably some lemon zest, parm, and some pine nuts. That'll be off the chain. And then we'll have it with spaghetti tomorrow. So why don't we do that? That'll be fabuloso. We'll have that tomorrow. And I will show you later what my beautiful crumble looks like when it comes out of the oven in about 50 or 55 minutes. So that'll be great. I wanted something to do with this kale. And last time, you remember, I made that beautiful kale saute with I did the kale with see, I've done so many, I can't even remember. I have to actually go back and look at them.
Salad.
That was it. Thank you. Kale salad. I love kale salad. Yes, I could do that too. Thank you. Love you all. We love you too. Okay, it's a Bon Appetit recipe. Great. The kale is a Bon Appetit recipe. Fabuloso. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow, lovies. We're going to do a fabulous kale pesto. You entertained me and my potato peeling go much faster. Yes, because I remember Cheryl Burkle, you're making fabulous pork chops tonight with potato pancakes, aren't you? So I know someone actually requested potato pancakes on the show, but unfortunately I don't have any potatoes right now. I love you, miss you. You can use the Vitamix for the kale pesto. Really? Oh, wow, I didn't know that. I had no idea you could do the Vitamix with it. Fabulous, sweetheart. Or I could do the Cuisinart too, so let me know. Maybe if you could tell me the Zoom, Sissy, I could actually follow you tonight on it. I could do it late at night and be part of it. That'd be fun. Maybe I'll do that. Unless I'm not allowed. We'll see. All good, sweet peas. So we're coming up to our 50th. You need a pic of the potato pancakes, Cheryl. That's right. Everyone share their food pics. Everyone share their food pics, for sure. I'll do potato pancakes sometime. I just need potatoes. And I need onions now because I don't have any of those. It's amazing. I get things in and things go out. So that's how it happens. So that's how it's going to go down. So that's it, lovies. Also, yeah, I'm going to make mayo in the Vitamix, sweetheart. Yeah, Kelly told me I could make a mayo in the Vitamix. And I have grapeseed oil, and I'm going to make a homemade mayo. Oh, Lauren, you're doing turkey breast, fresh carrots, and stuffing for dinner. That sounds fabulous, Lauren Ganser. That sounds fabulous. Fabulous, Cheryl. Take pictures of your fabulous potato pancakes. I would be thrilled to see those because they're not easy. You've got to squeeze the water out in that and dry them out and then fry them. I've done them before. They're delicious, but they are a huge amount of work with the grating, the peeling, and everything. So that's fabulous, lovies. So thank you, guys. That's it for today. I have nothing else. It's all finito. So I will take a picture tonight, and I will see you domani. Ci vediamo domani. Remember to please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm at 152. Please get me to 153 tonight. Just 153. One more. That's all I'm asking. Just one. I want to get to 250. But just getting one more tonight would be great because I've been stuck at 152 for about a week now. Don't know why. But we're getting there. So please subscribe. Check out my Patreon channel too. That's a fabulous platform, as Cheryl knows, and Christine Lucchese are fabulous patrons of mine that can help you in your making of your videos and the food costs. It's a way to sponsor artists for a small amount of money a month, and then you get little perks, like you could have me in your kitchen live. Well, not live. Well, you could have us live. Once we're able to go live again, I can come in if you live close by and we'll have a private cooking lesson. Or else you can do it via FaceTime on the phone. Or you can have a guitar lesson or a voice lesson. You can have all three if you really want to subscribe big time. You can have us do a concert in your house if you want it big time. Remember that. DWTD, in the house. Once we're able to come out again, we could have concerts in your house. I know some people are getting ready for that. Getting ready for the concerts in the house. Prepare yourselves, guys. If you want a big concert in the house, we come, we prepare the meal. You know, get about, I don't know, with what is going to happen, it would probably going to have to be 10 of your closest friends. And we may all have to be wearing masks, whatever. But you could have 10, 15 people in the house. We'll make a meal. We'll sing a concert. You'll lose your mind. It's fabulous. It's great. So there we are, sweet peas. Thanks for joining me today. Stay safe, stay put, stay cooking. Wink. That's for you, Annie Lynn. That's right. So we're coming up to 50 loves. The countdown is on. I think we have 3 more. Let me go count because I've lost count. Big surprise. So love you all, and I'll see you. Ci vediamo domani. Ciao. Tanti bacini. Ciao, ciao.